Welcome back, compadres. If you were here last time, you saw us finally venture into the Vermilion Gym, use Cut to get to the gym leader, and beat Surge the Lightning American. Then we even made it out to Route 10 to this Pokemon Center before Rock Tunnel. This episode, we're finally going to tackle that cave everybody's been talking about, but first we gotta make some preparations. We need to go catch a Pokemon that can use Flash. Thankfully Route 10 has some VOLTORBs right up here, so we'll just go catch one. I don't plan on adding him to my team for a permanent fix, but I also don't want to waste Flash on any of my teammates. So we'll just whittle him down and use that Great Ball we got on the SSN. Usually found in power plants, often mistaken for a Pokeball, it has zapped many people. So let's see here, we'll just nickname you HM Bulb for now. You don't have a future with the team, just there to provide some light. Which means now we can go deposit this HM after we're done using it, so we can free up another spot in the bag. So I'll meet you guys back at the Pokemon Center PC. And we'll go throw that in there. Should probably deposit those TMs I'll probably not use too. I'll do that later. Just in case I get a wild hair and want to use them actually. All those bushes mean so we can't just get to the cave easily without using Cut. But you could skip to trainer by doing that, but I'd rather get the experience. So let's see what we got. I've been to your Pokemon gym before, but each time I lose. I'm a terrible trainer. Oh, blew it again. Oh, darn it. I noticed some Pokemaniacs prowling around. Yeah, she's given a hint about a lot of the trainers are going to be fighting in there. Thankfully they're not some evil gang like Team Rocket. And whew, it's dark in here. Even the menus have turned dark. So let's use Flash and boom! Standard cave. Now let's see here. There's a lot of open space and a lot of nooks and crannies you would assume to have hidden items, but they don't. In fact, like, there's dead ends everywhere. It's supposed to be like a giant maze. Pokemon fight! Ready, go! So here we are, Pokemaniacs. It's a new trainer class. They tend to use a Pokemon that would be considered rare or uncommon. So like this guy's got a CUBONE, and another Pokemon they like to use is a Slowpoke. You haven't seen them yet, and they're pretty okay Pokemon. CUBONE's got some good defense. I mean, you saw it survived Bubble Beam there. And Slowpoke's got a lot of bulk for a Psychic Water type. Thankfully, well, not thankfully for Mr. Prickles, but it only has a Confusion at this point. And of course, see, it's got enough defense to survive my Twin Needle. Game over. So I'm working hard to use those Super Potions. Like I said, you need to definitely make sure you're stocked up. So while I do that, let's go over the new encounters we got here. You saw it with Brock, and it's good old Long Snake Onix. Rock ground type, it's got some good speed, so you get a critical hit every now and then, but unfortunately its attacking stats are pretty low, its defense is okay, special hits, super weak to water grass, just like every rocking ground type. I don't recommend catching it, because it doesn't really do anything that GEODUDE doesn't do better. And then we also got Machop. We can finally catch him, after fighting him so much. Evolves into Machoke, and then into Machamp via Link Trade. It's got bulk, it's got attack power, it's just a little suffering on the speed. If Psychic types weren't so broken in this generation, it'd be a really good Pokemon. I recommend picking it up though if you want a fighting type on your team. Oh, silly me, I just realized I forgot to change the episode border for Cave. There we go. Back to that nice dull grayish blue. Now we can continue exploring this wide open space. I draw Pokemon when I'm home. You know, if you fused with that guy that said Pokemon was his only friends, you become me in real life. Don't let it happen. It's miserable. Sheesh. So you can see Prickles is starting to fall off the useful train. Can't even knock out Slowpokes with super effective hits anymore. Ugh, and Rage. Don't teach anybody Rage, no matter what. It's a broken move and it's supposed to make you a berserk state, but it kinda sucks. You got really low power, and you get stronger every time you're hit, but you'll get knocked out before you can really start doing heavy damage. And we'll just heal him back up. That's why it was important to stock up on those Super Potions. And that Repels I bought too. Nice, nice, nice. there. You would think there would be, but there's not.
I don't often come here, but I will fight you.
Now this is the another starter trainer. She's got Bulbasaur on her team, so if you didn't choose the starter that would... Yeah, if you didn't choose Squirtle, you won't see it. And if you didn't choose Bulbasaur, you won't have it either. So she'll give you data for that. So that means Charmander is the only one left we haven't seen.
Oh, I lost.
Wait, no, we saw Charmander. He was the guy from last episode. Well, we'll see him again here shortly. Me and my poor memory. Oop, and Repel wore off. I could risk a couple steps without activating it, but I don't want to chance it. The wild encounter here's are annoying. Do you know about costume players? There we go, Charmander. Yeah, the wild encounter here's are pretty much the same as Mount Moon, except for instead of Paris and Clefairy, you get Machop and Onix. And Onix is just fast enough that it can outspeed some of your slower Pokemon and hit them with Bind, and then lock you out for a couple turns. There we go, knock out his Charmander. And then he's got a Cubone. Go, oh, of course. You know, his whole thing about costume players makes sense in Fire Red Leaf Green when the Pokemaniac sprite was redone. They were redone to actually be cosplayers. Costume players dress up as Pokemon for fun. And I swear, it's not for anything else, just fun. There's nothing kinky or fun or anything about it. Now this area's a trap. You're gonna have to fight somebody either way. My techniques will leave you crying. I give, you're a better technician. Now fix my tractor.
Hit me with your best shot. Fire it away.
I really wish that hiker was named Madonna in the remakes when they got names. It would have been really nice. I mean, he already makes a reference. Let's see here if there's anything worthwhile out here. Nope. Nope, it's just a loop to trick ya. Hey, you didn't want to fight me? Fight me. This tunnel goes a long way, kid. And we're a long way from home. Mirror move called a karate chop. Just imagine my Fearow karate chopping with the wings. And there we go. Drillbit got the level up off of it. And so did Puff and Tuff. Oh, you win. For now. It can put the squeeze on you. Use another Repel and get down to our last 3. Just gotta hold out long enough. Maybe I am lost in here. Ease up. What am I doing? Which way's out? Don't you have anybody that can use Dig? That sleeping Pokemon forced me to take this detour. Surprised nobody's done anything about it if it's causing such problems to the people of Kanto. Outsiders like you need to show me some respect. Now you would think he's a regular hiker, but he does have a new Pokemon we haven't seen before yet. It's not his lead though. Geodude, we've seen enough of them for a lifetime. Ooh, level 25. There we go, he's got a Graveler. So there we go, we get to see the scene data for Graveler now. So that's another page added to the Pokedex, and we don't even have to raise a Geodude for it. You're talented enough to hike. I mean, I've been hiking since Pallet Town, but whatever. Let's see. Nope. Nothing but dead ends as far as the eye can see. Now try doing this if you don't use flash and it's just really dark. You're pretty much blindly moving around the cave. What I did when I was younger, I would actually get a Pokemon poisoned. I would walk through, and then when the screen flashed for poison, I could sort of see where I was. And I just navigated through the cave like that. Almost like some sort of weird echolocation.
I want to go home. I want to go home.
Oh, Repel again. Ooh, 2 left. See if that's enough to get us through. I'll probably waste a bunch of steps for it, though. Sheesh. I just want an item to be sitting out in the open. Is that too much to ask? Ha ha ha, can you beat my power? Out-muscled. That ain't kosher. I go for power because I think. I hate thinking. That's how a lot of people actually like to play story mode. Who needs strategy moves like Tail Whip or Swords Dance? Just muscle through with Bubble Beam and Earthquake. Okay, that's the ladder up. See, is anything... Nope. You have a Pokedex? I want one too. Shoot, I'm just so jealous. When you finish with it, can I have it? No. I'm never coming back here if I can help it.
Ew, don't try anything funny in the dark, you lewd gentleman. It was just so dark. You could have brushed up against me. You have Pokemon? Let's start. You play hard. And now I'm all sweaty.
Come on, lady. After that last one told me not to try anything funny, and then you go off and tell me that. You're making my life difficult. Good thing it's a dark cave. I believe she right here is the last trainer in Rock Tunnel.
I came this far for Pokemon. I'm out of Pokemon.
I like to imagine, like, the people in this room actually came from the Lavender side, not the Cerulean side, so they're actually not that far in. Even though they don't say it. Because it would be weird, like, oh, I came this far, but it's like, oh, wait, the exit's right there. Or the entrance if you're coming from this side. Ah, fresh green air. Let's see what these people have to say out here. Feeling a bit faint from this tough hike. And she's a trainer. It's like, oh, yeah, I'm finally out of there. Surprise! Better hope your team's all up to snuff. Otherwise, she'll knock you right back to that Pokemon Center.
There should be a pink one with floral pattern. It should totally be a tapir based around eating dreams.
Let's see here, another hiker. Oh, let Shandy have some fun. Not laughing. Hay fever. Poor guy. Rocket tunnel. Yes, we know that. We came through there. Suspicious shrub. Suspicious shrub. Somebody hid their max ether in there. Want to know who is hiding the hidden items out here? Because, I mean, some of them are pretty useful. Hey, kid. You want to see my Pokemon? You want to die? You want to buy a Metapod? I don't like you for beating my team. There's a big old building there. What could it be? Some sort of tower. But thankfully, whew, finally made it through the cave to Lavender. First thing we want to do is get to the center and heal up, so in case we die somewhere, we don't have to go all the way back through that cave. So next episode, I think we'll explore the town. So you guys stay alive and stay beautiful.